G'day Melbourne fans, welcome to the trade game for IG. 45 years of financial experience. Time to look at where you're sitting as we lead up to the commencement of the trade period officially next Monday. Sam Frost is the big one, isn't he? He continues to be in a bit of a state of limbo when it comes to Melbourne.
It became official yesterday that he wants to, of course, get to Hawthorn. That begs the big question, what's he worth? I would have thought around pick 30, early...
Late second round?
You reckon?
No.
No.
Third.
It's hard to know. He's a bit of a speculator. He's a speculative punt, I reckon, Sam Frost. He's shown enough to get excited. Remember Alex Rance when he first started? Alex Rance was a bit loose and a bit wild. Yeah. They contained him and then he became what he's become. I'm not suggesting that Sam Frost is going to become that, but if they can just rein him in and get him to play to his strengths and not bite off more than he can chew, he could be a very good player. And again, I reckon there'd be some Melbourne supporters a bit reluctant to see him go.
The turnover thing was the issue. I think he was 8th or 9th in their best and fairest. I probably agree with you, BJ. 47 might be the pick there at Hawthorn.
He can see the writing on the wall, though, can't he? I mean, he knows that Lever, May, they've got McDonald, Petty might spend some time there. He can see the fact that opportunities for him might be drying up. They've got some out of priority. They've got some priority that they're looking for, some players of significant priority they're looking for. Langdon, Tomlinson and Elliott are the three that seem to be swirling around the place from a Melbourne perspective.
I think Tomlinson and Ed Langdon from Fremantle are virtually a lock. The big one's Elliott, who tonight officially remains undecided 2 days out from Collingwood's best and fairest.
So if you had to put those in order of preference?
You go. If you 1, 2, 3.
Right. One's Elliott.
Yep.
2, Tomlinson. And 3, Langdon. And I only say that Langdon's a good player, but I think what Melbourne lacked this year is in terms of ball use, polished ball use. Yeah. Langdon doesn't fit that mould. So he's not a great decision maker, not a great kick, but works really hard. You know what you're going to get out of him. The other two have got a bit more class and a bit more to offer. Elliott, obviously, as a key small forward, potentially kick 50 goals a year.
I think Elliott could be a great get for the right club.
And Tomlinson's got heaps of flexibility in the right fit, right team, could be a really good player.
Question without notice, I half think that their fitness department might be the most important recruits because they've got Lever and May sitting there. They need to get those two fit.
The only query I got on that is does then Lever then have to become that second tall? Lever's best footy has always been.
They've still got Oscar McDonald down there who they can... I know, he's a bit... Yeah. I mean, there wasn't a lot between McDonald and Frost, was there? I mean, in terms of what they'll bring to the table, they're both similar types, but played the game a bit differently, but sat at different sort of levels of productivity and output. So they've obviously decided that McDonald's the one they're going to go with.
For Melbourne supporters, if you had your preference, Lever be the third tall, play to his strengths, drop-off player, play on the high forward, reading the ball in the air. So I think they still need to... Someone needs to step up and fill that void that now Frost is going to leave and Oscar McDonald's a one, but there's question marks over him.
There's a lot of water to flow under the bridge before we get to the end of it all for you, Melbourne fans. We'll keep an eye on it here on the Trade Game.